I'm Christy Yael Cox. I'm the producing artistic director of Intrepid Theater Company. In the fall of 2016, Tiffany Tang and I spent a lot of time talking about what was happening in this country, in our city, in our communities, in our schoolyards. We were really concerned about the social climate. There was a lot of divisiveness. People were arguing, there was a lot of bullying, there was a lot of violence, and a lot of it was targeted towards recent refugees to this country. Most of the refugees that resettle in America are mothers with their children, and they don't want to leave their homes, but they don't have a choice. We felt that there was a lot of misinformation or a lack of information around who the people were that were coming to America and why they were coming here. And that if people could hear their stories, if Americans, citizens could hear their stories, that instead of vilifying these people, we would support them and we would take care of them. We thought, what tools do we have at our disposal? What are we great at that can help these students and their families? Well, we're storytellers. We create art and use that art to tell stories. And we knew that if we could use art, use theater, plays, and songs, and dances, and artwork to tell these individual stories, that the people that didn't understand why they were different or why they were here would begin to understand. And so we got to work. So in January of this year, we partnered with a school and with another nonprofit called Say San Diego. We took 10 artists that were exceptional in their fields. These are amazing choreographers and incredible singers and songwriters, spoken word artists and playwrights, and we brought them to Crawford High School and paired them up with these 13 students who were all recent refugees to America. And these students worked with these artists for 2 months, getting to know one another so that the artists could tell their stories. In Exiled Voices, you'll learn about Divine, who was born in a refugee camp in Tanzania.
My future goals, I want to become an ambassador in Britain. That is my future goal, and I will fight so I can pursue that goal.
She lost her mother before resettling in San Diego with her family. Divine is a bright and vibrant young woman. She was partnered with Catherine Cloward, who wrote a song called My Name is Divine.
Oh yes, my name is Divine. Gina Longo ni divine. Gina Longo ni divine.
You'll meet Asma, who was born in a refugee camp in Ethiopia. Her parents fled Somalia because their lives were in danger.
I'm gonna go to 4 years college and 2 years university, and then become it's called UN. That means United Nations, to help refugee people like all around the world. So
she's a tremendous activist for the Somali community, both in San Diego, in the state of California, and back home in Somalia. She was partnered with John Malashok and Laura Segura, who created a beautiful dance piece called Asma's Story that depicts the journey that she took with her mother and her brother. You'll meet Espoir, who was born in the Republic of Congo. He immigrated here with his 9 brothers and sisters.
What I like about you is that you're very focused, right? But you're still very silly, very silly. So, but you get all straight A's, right?
Yeah.
All right. And you're planning on being a doctor?
I'll be a doctor.
Yeah. All right. And he has a love for animals. He likes like his goat and his cow.
Cows and duck.
And duck.
He is one of the happiest children I have ever met, and is filled with joy and laughter.
Spread the good news. Espoir does not want you to cry for his pain. He wants you to dance for his family's freedom. Spread the good news. Engage black boys with your good conversation. Give us your good smile. Expose us to the good part of your heart. And we promise you a good time. Come on.